Hello, beloved souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're meant to see this is simply when you're meant to see it. This is going to be a message from your earth angels, the fairy folk, the fae, the Tuatha De Danann, whatever you want to refer to them as, because if you clicked on this video, you are familiar with fairies, all things fairy core, fairy folk, cottage core. These are terms that are highly related to the fairies, okay? All right. So we've got some flyers out. And this is the Mary Magdalene deck that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using two fairy decks and then a flower petal deck, because you can't have a fairy reading without flowers, right? So let's call in, and then let's call in my ancestors and then jump right into the reading. Divine Mother, Divine Father, ancestors reaching all the way back to the cosmic beginning of the Milky Way. And all of the fairy folk. Archangel Michael, please put protection around the reading and all of those viewing. Archangel Gabriel and the goddess Iris, please allow me to relay messages from the ethers down here on Mother Earth. Okay. And let's get right into it. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's not for you, it's just simply not for you. And I am going to be using a fairy folk oracle deck. Tarot deck. Fairy folk tarot deck for this reading. And then I'll clarify with a regular tarot deck as well. But we're going to start out with these flyers that came out. We've got Sexuality, 22. You Are Enough, 39. There's a glare a little bit. Freedom with number 9, and Soul Wisdom with number 7. 1979 may be of significance, as well as the year 1993. The year 2022 may have been a year that you were making a baby for some of you, or just creating. I'm getting sexual freedom as well. September 22nd may be of significance. Knowing that you are enough. So some of you may have issues, trigger warning, with not even issues, but have some sensitivities around sexual abuse, and even just your sexuality as a whole. Some of you may be, a part of the LGBTQ community, the trans community, non-binary. And this is all coming from the wisdom of your soul and being free in this area, not conforming. I feel like this is something that's being birthed and something that's new, and remembering that you are enough. And this could be related to relationships, around your self-esteem, having lowered self-esteem, feeling not adequate enough, feeling like you're not enough. And this is connected to your sexuality, honing in on your sexuality, feeling good about yourself sexually. Some of you may even be inexperienced when it comes to, pleasing yourself. And I feel like for those of you who are still in your 20s, when you start to really become, and for those of you who identify as female, when you start to really become and tap into your womanhood, the part of your, I view your womb space, your vaginal area, your vulva as a garden, right? I was just telling my partner that earlier, how it is like a garden space. That's like your flower blooming. And as you grow and get older, so does your womb space, your feminine energy. So tapping into that, say I'm tapping into my feminine energy. My divine feminine energy. Let's see what the tarot has to say to clarify this. And then just overall freedom. Your soul is calling you to have freedom. not conforming to societal norms. Some of you may already resonate with this energy. Some of you may be seeking new endeavors related to career. Because a lot of the chosen ones, the people part of the 144,000 don't feel right. 10 of Pentacles, yep. Don't feel right being a part of like a 9 to 5. It's not easy for you to conform, right? 10 of Pentacles, yeah, looking for financial freedom, residual income. And then we've got the Magician, yeah, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like people are also like intrigued, or are going to be intrigued. You got people watching, looking out for you for what's coming next. Because there's something that's magical about you, and it's your soul's wisdom. We've got the Emperor clarifying the Magician. Heavy Aries energy. So that's the I am, all about action. And that is the year that we're in right now, the year of the dragon, which last year was all about kind of like chaos. And can y'all turn, Nazir, can you turn that down? Last year was all about like chaos. And this year is all about action. So some of you may resonate with that as well. Some of you may be seeing a praying mantis, or just saw a praying mantis. That's really significant for someone. But yeah, with this Magician card here, some of you may even turned away from your magic. The Moon at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, and then the Six of Swords. Yeah, some of you may have turned away from spirituality, being asked to come back in and really tap into it again. I feel like some of you need to backtrack on things that you used to do in the recent years, maybe even in 2022, because we've got the Ace of Swords here. This is triumphing, clarifying the Emperor, and the Six of Swords. Because I definitely see victory here, like, but then the Moon is all about illusions, right? And the dark feminine energy. Yeah, like there may have been smoking mirrors around your gifts, your psychic abilities. This could be around, you know, the darker months, the winter months, and you're just starting to come out of that. Clarify the Moon here. And I see like two other individuals that are really close to you. One stays kind of in the background. One is kind of closer up, but just observes and doesn't say too much. I definitely feel like if you do like magic or like any type of practitioner work, that when you do it in solitude. Unless you agree to work with other people in that area, I don't feel like other people should be around that have no interest or intention on, you know, being a part of the work that you do. If they're just going to be around, their energy is just like stagnant. It's just energy that doesn't need to be a part of your magic, part of your manifesting, part of your intentions. We've got the Lovers here. Clarify the Moon. Not gonna take those, but yeah, remember these are, and some of you may even have ties to Irish and Scottish, and there are also fairies in the African culture as well, different fae folk. Temperance. Okay, Temperance speaks to the Sagittarian energy, about being patient, having patience around something that you may want to speak on, something that you may even want to take action toward. You're being asked to be patient with and kind of have like an ebb and flow with it instead of being impulsive. But yeah, they definitely want you to tap more into your magic if you stopped, because I feel like you're looking to the past for certain freedom, and there may even be past things that are keeping you from your freedom, because the Freedom card is kind of looking back on the past. We've got the Empress here at the bottom of the deck, clarifying Temperance. Yeah, so this is your masculine energy wants to move forward quickly, swiftly, and impulsively with something. Four of Swords, clarifying the Empress, it flipped over. And this is your divine feminine energy, just saying, you know, take your time. She's got her hand on her chest, comforting the masculine energy of yours that may have been hyperactive in your energy, if that makes sense. Four of Swords here. Yeah, you're tired. There's something, you're like restless. There's something that you're restless about. All right, let me clarify with this tarot. We're going to clarify each card. And then we're going to go into some fairy messages with the flower card and my fairy oracle, okay? Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. We've got Five of Cups. Yeah, there's something around money. There might even be somebody that passed on that left you money or was supposed to leave you money. And this is like a haunting loss. You may drink a lot because of this, or this person that passed may have drank a lot of alcohol. Have a moment of silence for your passed on loved ones. No longer crying over spilled milk either is what I'm getting to. If this is coming from a passed on loved one, I feel like you want to be in they want you to be in a position where you're blessed so you can bless others, you know, but not being taken advantage of. Clarify the Magician here. The Magician, clarifying the Magician. That's so dope. You see that? Like, you're magical. You're so flipping magical. That's so beautiful. Yes, manifesting rewards. That is so beautiful that the Magician just clarified the Magician. Wow. Clarify the Emperor, Spirit. Yeah. I feel like to your ancestors, the Fae are really conveying that your ancestors want an offering of a particular type of wine as well. We've got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, that was the Queen of Cups clarifying the Emperor. That's that divine feminine energy that I was talking about. Intuitive compassion. Yeah, having compassion for your inner masculine and outer masculine energy, as well as the masculine energies around you, the men in your life. All right, Ace of Swords clarified by the Chariot. Yeah, so that's this triumph, this win is coming in quickly, and it's balanced. Because I feel like in the past, like I said, it was kind of chaotic. There was a lot of dysfunction. But this is like balancing out things, okay? We've got the Tree of Life here. Apple. Some of you may have iPhone. Spaceships, too, are prevalent. Some of you may, in my Lumerian deck, there's a card in there that says Ships of Light. And that may be something, too. So to start stargazing. Okay. Ooh, all right, the Nine of Wands clarifying. I believe this is the Six of Swords. Yeah, withstanding adversity. Yeah, because there may be somebody that's in your midst that, or that's going to come towards you that, I'm not going to say they don't have the best of intentions for you, but they don't really care about themselves. So how can they really have the best of intent for you when they don't really have the best intentions for their own life, for their own, you know, stuff? Yeah, like I said, there's some tired energy here where you worked hard. You're very passionate about what you do. Everything you do, you have compassion with, you know, you have willpower. All right, clarify the Moon. Spirit, please. Clarify the Moon. Thank you. We've got the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and then the Queen of Wands clarifying the Moon. And we were talking about the moon, you know, it is a new moon. There's still new moon energy lingering. It was a new moon yesterday. So the Queen of Wands speaks to, you know, having confident ambition, but also having fearful yearning towards something when it's in the opposing energy. Black Panthers may be of significance, or these energies just may be prevalent in or around your energy at this time. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, And like I said, black panthers are significant spirit animal at this time. The temperance is clarified by the 7 of Wands. And this is speaking to the patience that we were talking about, right? So 7 of Wands speaking to just being determined but patient, knowing what you want and going after it, but in an ebb and flow type of energy, because if you have to force anything, then it's not meant to be. If you have to push things, if there's resistance, it's not meant to be. That card wanted to come out, but it went back. All right, clarify the Empress, please, Spirit. Clarify the Empress. Thank you. Let's see. Ace of Swords. That's Ace of Swords twice in your reading. There's big shifts happening. Things are being birthed, blossoming, harvested. Newfound clarity around something. Yeah, clarifying the Empress. And that's your divine feminine energy coming in to clarify that. And the moon was on the bottom of the deck, but I'm not going to pull it. But yeah, there's a newfound clarity because, like I said, in the recent past, there may have been some unfound focus. You know, there was a lot of chaos around, a lot of endings. And then the Knight of Wands is clarifying the 4 of Swords. Fearless action. Senseless risk. Yeah, some of you may even be thinking about getting your motorcycle license. That's really significant for some of you. And then what's at the bottom of the deck? The 3 of Wands, notable growth, unexpected setbacks. And that's in the past, okay? We're moving forward with fearless action and not looking back, okay? Now let's pull some flower cards, some flower messages from the fairies. Hi, Fatty. Let's see. My beautiful fairy folk, my beautiful fairy ancestors, show me what the collective needs to see from the flower petals deck. We've got chrysanthemum, the mom. I know there's a certain way to say this. Be here always with willing and hands. Wait. Be here always with willing hands and heart. Maybe you need to look into the medicine. I see. Maybe you need to look into the medicine of this specific flower as well. I know you can get that flower at any local Asian grocery stores, Asian markets. What else? Beautiful fairies, fairy folk. Show me some more flower medicine for the collective, please. 18 minutes exactly on the clock. So some of you may be born on the 18th of a month, or born on the 9th of a month, or born in September. Come on. All right, I'll just pick from the top then. Let's see. Violet, you can also get this flower at local Asian markets. Some of you may have Asian ancestries as well. The answers and truths are always within. Can you see that? There we go. Yeah, violet, these are very accessible. Look into the medicines and spiritual meanings of these flowers, because there'll be more messages from your fairy folk in that as well. Okay, last 2 flower petal messages, and then we'll get into the fairy oracles. We've got Iris. Beautiful. I invoked the goddess Iris earlier because she is the goddess of the rainbow, and being the messenger, she uses the rainbow as a bridge to connect her to heaven and earth. So we have Iris here. Spread your creative wings and take flight, which is very fairy-like. Okay. Poppy, remember who you wanted to be. And as soon as I read this, I thought about substance abuse, addiction. Okay. All right, let's pick a fairy oracle cards and messages, and then I might pull some archetype cards as well. Let's see. Oops. messages. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, we've got manifestation and magical gateway. Beautiful. Hopefully y'all can see that. Okay. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. So they're giving you a clear guide to what you need to do. Take heed to these messages because these are going to be a big part of your testimony and story. We've got a desk here with honey on it, a feather, pen and paper, and a golden apple. And didn't we speak about the apple? And then there's a golden pear as well. And she has a wand. And it looks like she's sitting in some type of like garden here for manifestation. And then magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Yeah, so like I said, you guys are going to be walking into a new chapter. You're birthing new things. 2117 on the clock. Look into that angel number 2117. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got moon energy, which speaks to the new moon that we were just talking about, as well as any illusions and smoking mirrors. Also look heavily into your moon placement and how it affects you, okay? Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. Didn't I say that? Look, it literally says ebb and flow right here. Telling you, I am the truth. Okay. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you are feeling confused, the fairies come to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Peace of mind is possible, okay? All right, I will pull an archetype card. And then I think that'll be it because we're already at 22 minutes. Oh, that wasn't good. Let's do one more. There we go. Some of you may be in your Saturn return as well. And you may even have Aquarius and Saturn. That was a random download that I just got. Okay, so we've got the castle archetype coming out. And what else? We've got pearls here. Roses. Glitter on the eyes. Anything else? They might want me to read this archetype out of the book. We've got the stone that flipped out but didn't come out. Am I taking these? No? Okay. Okay, so maybe just this one. And I will read this out of the book for you. Hold on. All right, so the castle archetype, the palace, the penthouse, the fortress. It's no wonder fairy tales... Okay, Spirit, showing off. It's no wonder fairy tales tell of sleeping princesses within castle walls. Like most archetypes, the castle is loaded with duality. It represents abundant riches, seductive, which is the sexuality that came out earlier, seductive fantasy, ornate wonders, and lavish adornments. Yet the walls are thick, cold, and shadowy. This card points to a tendency to hold on to possessions, quite possibly a literal home or position. Hold on, Fatty. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, ask Daddy. Ask Daddy.
No.
Ask Daddy.
Someone's calling
Go
me.
ask Daddy, please. I'm doing a reading.
No.
Sorry about that. This card points to a tendency to hold on to possessions, quite possibly a literal home or position that project the image of achievement, while the soul longs to run barefoot in the forest, leaving it all behind. At times we must settle down, yet the castle lulls us with its spell of materialism, and we fall asleep to our deepest dreams. The castle can be a motivating force, an enchanting goal to travel toward, but it is best not to linger within its walls of deception for too long. Okay? And then if this card appears with the king, the queen, or the maiden, know that you've entered into long-standing family dynamics that include property and power, which it didn't, but you can still take that and put it where it fits. Notice how castles are designed to keep things out. They defend, they separate. It is likely there is connection and community beyond its walls that will revitalize you. When light, visiting your throne of power. When dark, stuckness, depression spells walls. Go deeper. Rachel's White Red's house. Peter Bruegel's The Tower of Babel. And it's funny because the Tower of Babel, the artist Aniko, she speaks about that in one of her songs, or a reimagine that she does. And she says, don't you know the tale about Babel's tower? So that's something that you need to look into, because that came out for a specific reason. All right. I hope that everything here resonated. If not, please, again, take what resonates and just leave the rest for someone else. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. And I will see all of you in my next video. Bye.